Yo, what's happening, Dynamites, and welcome to another episode of The Journey to Manga, Uraka edition, part 3. We're doing the Lineart today. So, it's been about 4 days since I was last on this journey or streaming, but it doesn't mean I haven't been drawing. I try and draw every day. Sometimes I cheat a little bit, sometimes I don't draw, but hey, consistency is key, and that will help you improve to the point where you don't recognize yourself in the mirror, because the work you did last time, you'd be like, was this me? So it is much like gymming. You won't see results immediately, but you will see results because consistency is key. So let's get cracking. Let's get down to it. So we're doing the Uraka edition. Here we go. So this is where we ended off the last time. We had the thick lines with the pencil. I'm going to use the real G pen setting in Clip Paint Studio. So if you're not sure what I'm using, that I actually like the look of that, because my idea is to make a manga. So I got to try and learn how to use the G pen properly. I'm not exactly where I want to be when it comes to using the G pen tool, but you know, as I just said now, consistency is key. One question that I get asked is, why do you persist? Why do you keep doing this? Why, Mr. Anderson? Why? Well, because this has been my dream as a child. I mean, this is what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to make comics. I can't say I always wanted to make manga, because comics was a big part of my childhood, actually. I used to watch the Flintstones, and then I would make my own like Barney Rubble comic along with Fred. Like, no jokes, I would do that, and it was fun. And I think along the way, as I became older, I became an adult, you know, your focuses change. But I think the one other thing is I became pretty critical of myself. Like, for real, I did. So I wouldn't be as free in the script writing or as free in the drawing, and I'd be like, oh, I need it to be better, and I'm not gonna release this until it's at the level that I want. And I think along the way, I kind of just messed myself up, really. Yeah, I did. But actually, listening to the story of One Punch Man's creator One has actually been quite inspiring, or even reading some of his works, because I mean, let's be fair, that dude can't draw. But the point of the matter is that doesn't stop him from releasing something and being very proud of his story and of his work. He is very free in that sense, and I think I've lost that freedom. I've lost that freedom to be, well, free, to not be so critical of my own work, because seriously speaking, this is why I've gone and invested in myself, when in fact all I needed to do in the first place was just keep doing comics and just keep up the consistency. So I caused myself to be at a lower level than what I essentially wanted to do. But that's not all is lost. I don't believe I've lost time, because along the way I learned some valuable life skills that will help me in the future, and I will utilize those skills, and that's what's key, that's what's important. So I guess the lesson is, I don't want to preach, but the lesson is, it's never too late. I mean, don't think just because you've stopped doing something that you've kind of lost that ability forever, because the truth is, you haven't. It's still there. All you need to do is rediscover the love for it again. And one of the streams, I will show some of my older drawings. I will show something from, was it 5 years ago, and I'll show something from a year ago, so you can see you know, how far things have come in the space of a year. In fact, if you go to my banner on my YouTube channel, the side profile picture there, I drew that a year ago. I look at it now and I think, cheapers. You know, you know what? Nothing wrong with it. I was very proud of that picture. For real, no jokes, I was. Because at that time, that was my level. but I strive to increase my levels all the time. But like I said, the biggest drawback of that is that I never feel that my level is good enough to try and just release it, just release it. I mean, it doesn't matter. The criticism from people will help you grow. Of course it will. You'll know where you need to improve. You'll know what the people like. You'll know what you like. If you intentionally did it that way, fine, cool. But be able to accept feedback. Just be able to accept feedback. That's all. A lot of things will improve. Your eye will improve. Your intuition will improve. That sense of this isn't in the right spot. This doesn't look good. All of this will improve over time. So don't take things personally. Don't be like, oh, I intended it that way. I was like this too, guys. No jokes. I was the same. Exactly the same as all of y'all. I'm still like that sometimes. You don't criticize my work because it's my baby. Nobody likes to be told their baby's ugly. And there are no ugly babies. That's the truth. So your drawing isn't ugly. It's beautiful to you. But there are places where you can improve. So, unlike with a baby is the baby. And no one should be telling you that your baby's ugly. Simple as that. So don't be telling people that their babies are ugly, please. No one has ugly babies. So all God's creations. But anyway, back on topic. Yeah, just be able to take feedback. Let's not call it criticism. Let's call it what it is. It's feedback. And if you had an editor, he would give you feedback, and you couldn't get upset because he's giving you feedback to improve on the work. Because everybody wants to sell the stuff, everybody wants to make a little bit of money. So you can't have product out on the street that's not up to snuff. Can't do that. So it's vitally important that if you put out a drawing and people tell you it's not your best, it doesn't have to be a drawing. If you're a musician watching this, if you're a filmmaker watching this, and it's not your best, don't go cry if you need to cry. That's fine, that's fine. But get up from that point, go take a look at it, take the feedback, hear what they had to say, and then improve on the drawing or the piece that you were doing. I mean, if someone tells me, if something's not kosher, then cool. I'll take it on board and I'll go see where I can improve. And I can, looking at what I'm doing, I can see where I can improve, So, happily take things on board. It's fine. It is fine, guys, for real. It is fine. This part always gets me. I'm telling you. Always have to flip it because lines are never clean on the top of it. I don't know why. But it'll get better. The more I do it, the more I work at it. Let's just flip that over that way. Because this is what this is. This is the journey. Okay? And life is all about the journey. It's not about the destination. And it's an old cliche. People keep saying, life is about the journey, not the destination. It's true. I mean, of the road trip, what did you enjoy more? When you got there, or being with your friends and causing all sorts of ill, teasing people as you're going along, stopping at a diner or cafe or place to eat and just having a good time with your friends, singing music in the car till your voice was gone, everybody thinking you were Mariah Carey. It's about the journey. So enjoy the journey, because the journey is what makes the trip. And so some things are not nice, because sometimes you're on a long journey and it can get a bit boring, of course, But then you put some music on and you make the journey interesting. And that's what this is. Make the journey interesting. Don't keep doing the same things all the time. You know, change it up. I've never done chibi characters before, so I just went along and learned how to do them. So that made the journey a lot interesting. And a useful tip: if you want to learn to draw characters by reference, say you want to draw Goku and you don't know how, start with a chibi character. For real, I'm telling you, you will learn where to place the guy's boots, his belt, you will get the details around that stuff. And this is what I'm doing with these chibi characters. Is if I want to draw My Hero Academia character, I'm learning what the author had in mind in terms of the chibi character. So this is Uraka school uniform, so I now know how a school uniform looks. And doing the line art allows me to absolutely analyze every bit of this character. Every bit. Learn it intimately. So that you know, okay, this is this. You know, and this goes here, and she's got this little detail here. You know, and that's also why we had the character reference sheet, because it allows for the same thing. So that's her hair done. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put any more lines in her hair. I think the bangs are fine. See, at this stage, what I do as well is if I need to add a few details that I feel are missing, I do that. If something needs to be fixed in the stage, I do that as well. Nothing is set in stone. I think that's also another key lesson to learn. Nothing is set in stone. So you may have these lines down here, but that doesn't mean you have to follow them 100%. You can make adjustments. Which I might do as I go along as well. See, I don't want to go in the middle of the line for the eye, because actually what I want to do is I want to make small adjustments. See, like that, just to make it look better. There's some things that I put in here that don't quite make some sense, which I am looking to fix now. That looks a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, I know it looks weird because you're looking at that portion there, but this is what the adjusting is about. Just fix a few things. That is probably a little bit too high. Clean that. I suppose the real question is, why do you do what you do? That's why would you pursue something? Why would you want to continue to do what you're passionate about? That's always a good place to start. Why are you doing what you are doing? Why? Most people don't know why they're doing what they're doing, or the reason they're doing what they're doing is not the reason they are 100% comfortable with. So some people will be like, well, I'm doing this, so that I can earn a paycheck, or I'm doing this so that I can support my family. All valid reasons. There isn't a reason that's not valid, truly speaking. But you gotta have the right motivations to do something, because doing something simply to become rich is not a good motivation. Because when things don't go well, and generally speaking this does happen because it's just a character, you will fail the character test. It's just how life is. It's what life will throw at you, so that it knows that you are able to stand the test of time. Because relationships, jobs, careers, all come with challenges. All these things come with challenges. And you need to be able to stand and face them. You need to be able to stand in the storms and face them. So if you don't have passion for what you're doing, I doubt that's going to happen. You're not going to be able to do so. And so this is why I am persevering with this, because at the end of the day, I want to be able to stand and do manga. Well, I'm sitting, but I want to do this. This was always my dream as a child. I wanted to do this. And there's no more excuses as to why I'm not doing it. I always used to say, oh no, I'll do my career and then I'll come back to art. I never did. I got so busy with everything else that I never did. And I robbed myself of progression. I robbed myself of joy. True joy. The joy of doing something that you love. But it wasn't a mistake. No. What I did was not a mistake. As I said earlier, I had learned some valuable skills, valuable lessons, even in doing something that was not my gift, was not the thing I was passionate about. I love what I do, but this is what I'm passionate about. I want to be able to tell stories that have an impact on generations. This is what I'm passionate about. Visual storytelling. And I want to be able to do that. But I will use the skills that I learned in my profession to do that. I really will. So as I said, all is not lost. I didn't waste time. Every experience can be used in this journey. It's a journey. That's why I said, it's not about the final destination. It's about the journey. And let me tell you, I went through them mountains. Mountains look awesome. But I'm going back onto the main route. I'm going back on the highway. And I'm about to take that off ramp. And I'm about to go towards my destination. I might take a few more detours. Who knows? Just enjoying the journey. But that's fine. That is fine. Just enjoy the journey. Whatever you do, enjoy the journey. Don't worry about how long it takes you to get there. Don't worry if you pass the same tree 10 times. Don't worry about it. Really, do not worry about it. Just enjoy the journey. And hey, this is what this series is about. It's about the journey. That's all it is about. It's about the journey. I think the picture is coming along quite swimmingly. Yeah. Yeah, Lineart is a very delicate process, I'm probably not gonna finish the Lineart in the stream, but if you want to see the finished product, check it out on Instagram, because that's where I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it with the blacks and everything. I'm not gonna color the picture. I'm gonna sort out the line work and all of that, but I will be posting it on Instagram as I did my Bakugo picture. So if you want to check that out as well, My Instagram link is in the description. Just a shameless plug for you guys there. But for real, yeah, you'll find it there. As I said, I don't think I'm gonna finish the whole picture, but I will do the face, because the other stuff is self-explanatory. I mean, that's the body. Most people need the face to be right. If the face isn't right, you're not gonna get the gist of the character. You're just not. So we need to make sure that the face is the place. That's what it is. Face is the place. The expression on her face, the details on her face, very important. The bottom bits will actually go a lot quicker, to be honest with you, but yeah, we will focus on the face. I mean, remember when we drew the picture in the first part, we spent quite a bit of time on the face, getting the details right. And then we did the second part was on the body, and now the third part is the line art. But we're gonna end Uraka tonight. Okay. No more. Well, we will do another Uraka picture, I'm sure, down the line, but this is a Chibi version. So that's where we will end with this picture. I don't know, I might do another Chibi version of another angle. I'm learning these things, so this is part of the journey. But this particular series or mini series ends tonight. So let's just complete our eyes, make sure the proportions match with what we did next door. You know, look, there will be small variations, which brings me up on another thing to discuss. Is don't worry about, as I said now, don't worry about things being perfect, the perfect conditions. I've got to have the perfect picture. It doesn't exist, guys. It just doesn't. You can't. If you're going to strive for perfection, fine. But if you're going to strive for perfection and then not strive, I mean, what is striving exactly? Taking a step. So it's taking a step out. So you need to step out and strive. But don't hide because it's not perfect. Now you're not putting your artwork or your music out there because it's not perfect. Again, I'm talking from experience. I've done this. I'm still doing it, and I still need to get out of that stupid headspace. But I will. I promise you guys, I will. In fact, this is what I'm doing now, because remember, I'm drawing this sucker live. I never would have drawn this live before. Never. Because that means that everybody sees my errors. They see me making mistakes live, not drawing the picture perfect live, and I maybe look like a fool. But gotta get past that. Seriously speaking, look at that. I can see that the eye is not right. That's where I've gotten to, because I've just put myself out there, and you gotta put yourself out there. Whilst yes, it's not perfect, I know that, but hey, it's getting me. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. That is what I'm learning. Does not have to be perfect. And yeah, we can all learn from the fact that it does not have to be perfect. Just putting some minor details in the eyes here. We'll just add a few things there, Yeah, I think that'll work there. And then now for the mouth, the other tip I'll give, the final tip I'll give, is be loose. Don't be stiff. Just be loose. Be loose when you're singing. Be loose when you're drawing. Just be loose. Be loose. This comes with what I just said now. You're not gonna get perfection. You're not. Okay, so it's better to be loose, you know, better to just be in the moment, you know, flow. Don't think too much about things. Just enjoy the journey, enjoy the moment. It really is a pointless exercise to try and I want to get everything perfect. And this is where most of us falter. I just need to get this perfect. I really need to get this perfect. Why are you putting yourself under such pressure? I don't understand. I really don't. It's not gonna happen, guys. It's really not gonna happen. So enjoy the journey. The journey is what matters, right? So don't put yourself under pressure. You know, be loose. Enjoy what you're doing at all times. Don't worry about trying to get it right. This isn't an exam. You're not gonna fail. Even if you get a score and it's not the score you want. Nobody fails. Nobody fails. We just continue. That's all we do, guys. That's all we do. Just continue. So let's see. Oh yeah. Let's get some of that shading in the back. Usually I do this on a separate layer, but I'm pretending like this is just paper. Like I'm working on actual paper. Because a mangaka doesn't have paper. So this is just me stretching myself. Because if I wanted to color this, I'll make new lines. So let's see what this look like. Let's see what this looks like. Let's take off the blue. And there we go, guys. Let me just finish this off here because I haven't done the hand yet. It was my intention. Let's see. Let's do a little bit more clean up here. Don't worry about it. Everything can be fixed, guys. Everything can be fixed. So what I'll do with this here, as you see, it kind of overlaps, right? So you have a little bit of darker lines to light. In the hair. Okay. Same with this. But yeah, I mean, this is typically what I would want to see in a manga. Not that, as I said, I've had it 100% on the spot record, because see, that's not working there. Not the cleanest yet, but you know, learning. That's all I can do really. It's just learn my craft and enjoy. Not be too critical on myself. Just have fun. Just have fun with it, guys. That's all you can do. Just have fun. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end the stream. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this video, guys and girls. I'm your boy, The Way 10. This is the journey. Join me next time. I'm not sure what I'm gonna draw just yet, but you will see what it is when I post it. But that'll be that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.